Monsterland, right? So Monsterland is on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
There are 8 episodes in all, but we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of those episodes, right? The first episode is episode 1, Port Fortune, Louisiana. Caitlin Deaver is Tony. Jonathan Wall is Alex. This is a disturbing. All of the episodes are disturbing, but these 5 out of the 8 really get your head to turning, and you're like, oh my God, this is perfect for Halloween. If you have Hulu, you have to see Monsterland. Episode 2 is Eugene, Oregon. Charlie Tahan is Nick. Jake Casey plays the Shadow. If you are easy to see something out the corner of your eye, did you see it in the darkness and the light? Viewer discretion is advised. Other than that, if you can stomach it, you are there to watch it. You should definitely watch this. Monsterland is no joke. It is not for the faint at heart. Episode 3, New Orleans, LA, right? Hamish Linklater. Well, Linklater is his name, not letter. Marquise, who plays Dr. Joe Keller. I can't read my own writing, it's so small. Marquise Rodriguez plays George.
Right.
And Nicole Bahari plays Annie. Okay. This episode. Yeah. Have you ever seen? You need to go onto YouTube. I had all this planned and to pull these different clips up, but I ran out of time to do it. But you should go on YouTube and search when Arsenio Hall came out with the remake, with the second show, right? Came out in the early 2010s, right? Yeah. He had Nicole Bahari on his show, and she came out with such a bad attitude. Arsenio Hall is from Cleveland, Ohio, so he's got this he's got the Mac game in him. He doesn't use it because it's like he's like a happy-go-lucky type of dude.
The audience was taking the back too.
But she came out and she was looking around. Have you ever seen the Dr. Dre video? G thing, nothing but a G thing, baby. And then the girl comes out and they wet her up with the 40s because she's acting like it's all sticky. That's how she was acting. And so he made her stand up, go back out behind the curtain. He announces her again. The band strikes up. She comes out because he gave her instruction. When you come out this time, come out happy, bubbly, pleasant, say hello, boom. He made her get up and do it. It's just this madness, okay? He made her go back out, and she came back out, she came back in, and he sat down there for about 2 minutes with her and said, we're going to break. Thank you for Nicole Bahari being here. That's when you start to realize
that. I didn't see her again after that.
No, you didn't. And then shortly after that, she lost Sleepy Hollow, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So people are not appreciative, and
because Arsenio was really nice and sweet, and she was just rude.
But that was the start of them hiring people who are not ADOS.
Okay.
Right? Okay. That's my opinion on it, right? My thought on it.
Yeah, because the television show Sleepy Hollow went on without her.
That's right.
So, and after that, you didn't see her.
Didn't see her anymore.
So then I said, I wonder if it's because of her attitude.
It's your attitude that describes.
But on Monsterland, she did a great job.
She did a great job. You know, she looks a little older. You take a look at the scene when she's laying in bed and look at her hands, and you can tell, in my opinion, what's been going on. Look at her hands. Okay, episode 6, right? Palacios, Texas, right? Tai Tran is Sharko.
Okay.
Adria Arjona is the mermaid. Now this is a perfect example of the scorpion and the frog, right? Perfect example of the scorpion and the frog. The Sharko character is a Asian character who comes across a mermaid. He thinks that the mermaid is dead. He's probably going to just keep it on ice and then take it in to get some bread.
Right.
But come to find out, the mermaid is alive. And the mermaids, you know, the mermaids can hypnotize, as the folklore is good. All of these episodes are good at telling the story of the folklore that they are depicting, right? So you go through, and it is just like the scorpion and the frog, because something awaits her once people discover what's really good. So you have to see that, right?
To see it. Yeah.
And then episode 8, Newark, New Jersey. Mike Coulter plays Brian Cook. De Perot Dure plays Amy Cook. Right? You know Mike Coulter from
Luke Cage.
Right. He's also in another one we're going to be reviewing tonight called Evil. And of course other films and television, right?
Good job.
This story is about the loss of a child.
Yeah.
Angels and you know, but if you look at this is not in the film, but it looks as if one of the so-called angels was the ones who lured her in, but they don't show you that. But something happens at the end. So let's go through the synopsis. Anthology series, just in time for Halloween and beyond. Monsterland tells 8 distinct stories of human desperation, which lead to the characters experiencing various ends, dealing with shadows, werewolves, demons, angels, and decisions from the past which come back to bite your right? Yep. Just like New Orleans, Louisiana, right? The mother knew. And that's all we're going to say about that. You have to watch that. That's the Anna character, the Dr. Joe Keller and George character as a little boy, and he grows up. You have to watch it. It's really good. You have to see that. So out of the 8, we picked out 5. So that's a majority that is good, right? Yeah. So so let's give the breakdown of it. Cinematography on this, the use, you can see within the trailer just the imagery that they're creating. Right. That's a 10. Storyline, through line is a 10. The sound and editing, using the creepy sounds with the music and the creaking of the animals or whatnot, or whatever is being used. Within the Louisiana, using the trumpet as a horrifying sound is incredible. That's a 10. Character arc is a 10. Cities that they use as a character, that's a 10. Locations within the cities that they use, that's a 10. Story beats, how one beat connects to later in the film, that's a 10. Believability is a 10. What would you give Monsterland?
Monsterland was really good. I love all the different stories, like the anthology. I love it all.
Kind of like Amazing Stories.
Amazing Stories, right. You know, and then it's perfect now. You know, October, we're heading towards Halloween. So this would be great to watch. I would definitely give it a 10 because the acting is great. I love all the different stories. We still have 3 more stories to get to watch. They did a really good job. They released it right on time. I would definitely give it a 10. And I love seeing all of the different actors, men and women from different backgrounds.
Multicultural.
Yeah, you know, so great storytelling.
Right. So moving right along, people.